Praise be Jesus Christ. It's Father Chris. I'm glad to be with you this morning. This is the first of a series of Candlelight chats that we're doing for Advent. This week we're focusing on preparing for the season of Advent. These videos are going to come out on Saturday mornings, and they're going to really focus on how we prepare our hearts and enter into the season of Advent. A little history on Advent. Advent is a season that developed as believers started to prepare for the feast of Christmas. The season of Advent developed as an intentional way of preparing for the coming of Christ at Christmas. And it developed into this 4-week season of preparation that will begin next week. Today we celebrate the feast of Christ the King, and at Christmas we celebrate the coming of Christ the King as an infant, presenting himself to us as a child, but we also are preparing for his second coming when he will reveal himself in glory. And so Advent has this double purpose where we recall Christ coming as a child and making himself manifest through his birth, but also we remember that he will come again in glory, and we want to prepare to meet him when he comes again. The color purple marks Advent, and Advent is this season of preparation. It's paired with Lent, the other season of preparation for Easter, and so we want to prepare with a silence, a watchfulness, a prayerfulness about our days. So I'd encourage you as you enter into Advent to make some extra time for silence, to take some time where you might normally listen to the radio or to put on a podcast or a YouTube video or watch some TV, that you'd actually take that time for a little bit of silence, to make it some time of prayer. Maybe pray the Rosary. The Rosary is a beautiful way to reflect with Mary on the coming of Christ, her Son. And so we want to have some silence during this season. We also want to be watchful. That means that we have to pay attention to the Lord and how he's at work in our life in a new way. Maybe we give something up, we do something just to kind of mark the season with a new watchfulness. One of the things you can do with your family is to have an Advent wreath. An Advent wreath, we'll have one here at our Candlelight chats in the coming weeks. But the Advent wreath is a wreath that has 4 candles, 3 purple candles and a rose or pink candle. And those mark the 4 weeks of Advent. We're going to be talking more about that as we enter into the first few weeks of Advent. And so stay tuned. It's something you can do with your family. It might be something you need to prepare for. There's plenty of resources online you can find to get an Advent wreath put together. The other thing that we're doing as a pastorate, St. Isidore the Farmer Pastorate, is to reflect on our theme. Our theme this year is "The Light Shines in the Darkness." It comes from the first chapter of the Gospel of John, verse 5, and it really reminds us that even though the world might seem like a dark place sometimes as the days get darker, and we even can experience some sense that things are not right in the world, the light of Christ still shines in the darkness, and we can still find that light. And so we're going to be reflecting on that this season as well. And I just want to say I'm looking forward to checking in with you every week and kind of giving you a little Advent encouragement and reflection. And I'll be looking forward to these chats as we go through the season of Advent. God bless you. Sorry folks, I wiped coffee off my face. Is it rolling?